The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate your growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 63, Nasdaq up 15, S&P's flat. Gold contract up $1.60, trading at $14.80 an ounce. You got silver up a penny, $17.06 an ounce. Light sweet crude, $61.04 flat. Notes and bonds, you get the 10-year down 3 ticks, 128.02. The 30-year off 10 at 155.23. Now, both the 10 and the 30, folks, are testing their strength, and the volume has dried up dramatically. We'll see whether they get a rejection of price at these lower levels. King dollar's down 20 ticks, trading 97.381. Euros at 111, yen is at 109 and a quarter, and the pound is at 130 to $1 US. The pound, man, move. That was quite a move, man.
We say those Forex currencies, man, volatility, watch out.
Volatility in spades. Let's go over to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks, TD Ameritrade, as we do every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, 11 to 12, you want to understand the options market, you want to understand strategies, you want to understand futures. Amazing program. If you haven't test driven yet the Thinkorswim platform, as you're sitting right at TFNN right now, just hit that banner, bring it up. They'll allow you to trade with paper money. You can follow Kevin and his team every trading day. And our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks, of course, always comes from the headquarters in Chicago, where right now it feels like it's 11 degrees. I know
Windy city.
I know it's warmer, but they got that wind going in Chicago this morning.
It's cold, baby.
Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. The weather outside is frightful. That's all I can tell you.
Little holiday cheer. There we go.
I believe the song was written after a day like this in Chicago.
I'll tell you.
Yes.
And you know we're Boston
The key
boys,
is-
man. They got it up there as well, the whole Northeast.
Yeah.
Stay warm out there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, the veteran move on a day like this is to get in your car in your heated garage and drive to work to your heated garage.
Yes.
And don't go outside.
Right.
It's easy.
Right. You
So
got-
that's the way we combat that.
No, that's cool.
That's
See,
some defined risk is what
it
that is, man.
that's right. Well,
right.
You know, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. You know, yesterday.
That's right. So-
oh, go ahead.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Well, yesterday we were talking
No,
about you were talking about as the the option market option chain going out, and
Sure.
you had thought that March was a better deal. Can you explain to us and explain to the audience? I know that the skew is higher March, April, May, right? Because can you understand how that works?
Yeah, well, think about it. If you when you think about skew either looks like at its extremes, right? It either looks like a horseshoe,
Okay.
or it looks like a flat line at
Okay.
either extreme,
Yeah.
right? And each one is information that a trader can look at and get information from. Like case in point, if a skew is flat,
Yes.
right, where it's a flat line between calls and puts,
Okay.
that's extremely bullish. Why is that? Because it usually happens at like when stocks are sold off and are at or near their lows,
Okay.
because the option order flow is selling puts and buying calls, right? That
Yes.
is pushing down the price of the puts.
Yeah. And so in that case, you get a market that's basically orderly, right?
Right, exactly. So you have to understand that that order flow changes the curvature and the skew of the options. Okay, and that is where the information can be drawn from the skew. That's why, remember, skew is something that really happened after the 87 crash.
Okay.
Is when skew started to come into options, and extra premium started to be built in to out of the money, especially on the put side.
Yes. Okay. Cool. All
So
right.
that's where that started from. So option traders in the late 80s, early 90s had to kind of adjust the way they price options to build in that skew from the indices,
Yes.
from the old OEX,
Yep.
and built themselves into the equity options as well. So, and all that does is build in the potential move in implied volatility that can happen if it moves towards that lower strike.
I see. Okay, cool.
And so,
yeah.
right. And so that's where skew, that's the genesis of skew and where it happened.
That good old OEX, man.
Yeah, exactly. So when, if you can think of a skew like that, like right now, when we're at all-time highs, the skew is probably in many underlyings shaped like a horseshoe.
Okay.
Because what are they doing? They're buying puts
Yeah.
and they're selling calls.
Yeah.
Up here, maybe for protection.
Yes.
So that is causing that skew to horseshoe almost.
Right.
And when you see those extended levels in skew, be it flat or horseshoe shaped, that's information that you can take from that order flow.
That's so cool, man.
It is.
Isn't it?
And it makes sense, right?
And that's where the statistics come into play on a continual basis, because an options trader is looking to get back to the mean, right? Would that be a correct statement? Okay, cool.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So, yeah, skew is something that is amazing, and it's only been in the markets for the last 15, 20 years.
No, that's great to know, man. I mean, that is really cool to know, because what, you know, I'm sure folks that were around in the '87 folks, okay, that was quite a downdraft, and the option market. I mean, there was well, yeah, that happened in 2007, 2008 too. Some of those options, even because the premium went so high, they were still out of the money. But if they got rid of them quick, you actually made money, and the thing was against you.
Yeah, right.
You know, because it's like, okay, man,
knowing what they had priced in there.
Yeah,
yeah,
right, no doubt. And then, hey, I'm sure you probably saw Tesla, right? Tesla's getting closer to, Musk 420 mark. He just hit 400.
It's pretty interesting, the action in that name that's come on really just, can you say it's good news, or can you say it's just a void of bad news?
Yeah,
They've had a good string of no incidents.
Hey, listen, Tommy just said to me, we just pulled it up, right? And yeah, I was joking with him coming in and saying, Musk almost says it's 420. And then, so he pulls it up, and then he pulls up GM, and it's like I said, who's Apple going to buy? GM has a less of a market cap than Tesla right now,
Tesla's above 70 billion. GM's at like 53 or 54. Right. And you know what the revenue looks like.
I mean,
right. Yeah.
Tesla is such a cult following.
Right. Pretty wild, man.
I mean, it's remarkable. You go back to...
You can make a case in Tesla that their greatest contribution to society may not even be cars. It may be something other than cars. Because GM, last time I checked, General Motors can't land a rocket ship on a barge.
Yeah. No, listen, it's true.
It is.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing how some of these brains can do so many things at the same time. Just think about that. How do you do that, right?
For sure. He's an extraordinary man, without a doubt.
I think he is the greatest inventor of certainly our generation.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
And what happens to him because he's so, crazy like that?
Yeah.
He gets scrutinized.
Yeah, right. Listen, no doubt. Folks, 45 minutes from now, outstanding program. Kevin, you have a great one, safe one. Have a great weekend. If you're working Christmas Eve, we'll talk to you. If you're not, man, have a great Christmas, man.
Have a great day. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com.
TFNN has launched our brand new website. You can still visit us at the same TFNN.com URL, but when you do, you'll see a new and improved homepage with a much simpler navigation, whether you're watching Tiger TV live in high definition or just accessing your newsletter subscriptions. We even have new pricing in 6 months and yearly options. Check out the new TFNN.com now and experience all the upgrades. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 65, Nasdaq's up 14, S&P's are flat, and it looks like more than likely we got a new high in the Dow Industrials, probably, right? It was. Oh, look at how close it is.
Yeah, it's just been hanging.
Not there.
We're as you know, we talked to Kevin, 28,337. Okay.
Yeah, 337.
318. I mean, the last 4 days. Look at that. You know, it's holiday season, man. I imagine unless something happens, even. You know, my updates I feel like becoming stale. Is it's like, all right, the S&Ps are at 3196. We have a trading range of about 2 to 3 points, right? The Dow has a trading range of like 40 points yesterday. I know there's a little sell-off at the end of the day, but throughout most of the day, it was very, very muted action, especially considering what we're used to, man.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt.
Especially remarkable that that is on a day that you have the president being impeached for the third time ever in the history, and the market takes it off like nothing.
Totally.
Yeah.
You get Micron Tech. They come out with numbers last night. That's up $1.24.
Yes.
Tesla's a big one out here. Up 885. And Tesla's not stopping here. I mean, you did the update. It was $399, approaching 400.
Right. We're at new highs now.
Yeah, 402.
Yep.
Netflix is grabbing traction.
Okay.
I don't know what that's about. We'll see.
Up $8.
That's up 832, trading 329.
Yep.
Match Group. That's interesting.
Online dating alive and well. It seems.
Up $5. 76.51. Then we get a biotech. We got a biotech down there.
Yeah, Axum Therapy, maybe.
Yeah, that's up $13.85.
Yep. Oh, Smile Direct, getting quite a little pop up there as well, up 50 cents. That's nothing to shake at when you're only trading at $7.70.
Right. And that equity's a mess anyway, but that's there's no doubt. So Micron. Now let's go look at Micron. Actually, yeah, we get time because we do natural gas too.
What do you want? You want to pull it up?
Yeah. So you get Micron. Okay,
so they came out with their earnings last night, right?
Yeah, reassured by forecast but questioned valuation. Shares gained 4%.
So look at analysts were. Sorry to jump ahead. I just found I don't even understand some of this, but prospects of DRAM and NAND memory chips, two product categories that together made up nearly 95% of their revenue. Yeah,
it's a big number.
It is.
The thing that's wild is that so picture this: we're at all-time highs here in Micron, right?
I think you're in the Nasdaq right here. Just
okay. MU.
Yes.
Now watch this. This is where there's the big disconnect. I mean, okay, so we're at all-time highs. Oh, no, we're not. I see.
Okay.
Okay. No, we're not. Okay, 64, right, 54. Now, that makes sense, because I was looking at the numbers here last night before they came out, and the numbers, the revenue numbers have been going down. And it's like, okay. Wow, last year they did $23 billion, looking for $20 billion this year. They made $6.35 last year, only looking at $2.40. So, okay.
I wonder how if they had a sale in there, because the only reason I say it is because you got this 3-year revenue growth number of 86%.
Right.
You go to 3 years.
It's dramatic, I know.
Well, something seems amiss. We're missing a variable in cutting the revenue by 50%, and somehow the Bloomberg showing 86% growth over 3 years in revenue.
Yeah.
So I would imagine they maybe had a sell-off of some portion of their business that accounted, because 30 billion to 20 billion, man, watch out.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Look at Lamb, same thing. 11.1 billion in 2018, 9.8 there.
Not same thing. They went from 11 to 10 versus going from 30 to 20.
Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, right. No doubt. So natural gas. Let's get into natural gas. What do we got going here?
What do we got going?
We know that it's cold in the Northeast. It's cold in the Midwest.
It sure is.
And natural gas will probably go down.
We pulled it up. So Chicago, temperature right now like 23 degrees.
Yeah.
And of course, the wind chill brings it down to feels like something like 11. But Boston, man, the
real temperature,
the raw
15.
temp, 15 degrees, man, and I'm sure they have a feels like that's below that as well. We'll jump into commodities. Let me just refresh this real quick, get all the active contracts in here. Natural gas, it's 10:22. We're looking at the January contract. I'm going to jump into the 11 a.m.s. We're trading at 225 right now, which is nice as the contracts line up right with 225 as an option. I'm going to jump while this loads to the whisper numbers over here to see what we're looking for.
Oh, you came in number 3 yesterday. See that?
We did, yeah. So oil number. We were close, man. We were close.
All right.
Let's see if we can get a little bit closer today. So what do we got? Let's see. We got natural gas. I'm jumping around screens, but we're trading at 225 too. And it looks like they're charging almost a penny on the bullish side. And then you'd be paying a similar trade on the bearish side, because the contract is trading right basically at that inflection. There you go. You're paying a penny. So you're going to 21 bucks, or about 2 pennies, give or take, that you need in action. And pulling this screen over. So the market looking for a decline of about between 91 to 95 billion cubic feet.
Last week it was right next to it. Remember? I mean, they only missed it by like 1 or 2.
We're going to go 96.
There you go.
Decline in 96, and we'll see where we come in. We got about a minute. Those.
So that's bullish. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. There'd be a little bit less than the market's looking for. There's not much room to go down in natural gas, you might say, but the market continues to defy that logic, right?
Yeah.
So that's the 11 a.m. expirations. If you wanted to go out until noon, let's see what kind of different volatility. You still have the same contract. You're going to be paying about, it looks like, now this is where, again, we covered it. Look at the bid-offer spread here. Just be careful. Let's see where we are here. Yeah, same thing. You're paying 7 ticks, man. Big spread. Bid-offer. When you got to pay it on both sides, if you want to execute, You, as the buyer, are able to buy this at 226.5. The market maker is only willing to buy it themselves at 225.8. Just something to be aware of, man. So you're paying 15 bucks on the bullish side. This is to go out till noon. You're probably going to be paying, let's see. You got a little bit as this ticks away. We're now trading at 225.6 almost. So you're paying 10 here, 2.5
pennies.
2.5 pennies till noon.
Away from, what,
225.
225, okay.
So 227.5, somewhere around there, or 222.5 becomes your break even. And let's just see if the dailies line up at all. So those would be 230 on the big dailies. Let's see if these, so no real action. 11s or 12s would give you the option of 225 right in there.
Let me look at this. So NG, active. Okay, so let's see. So it's trading, even, this is delayed quote, but it's trading right where we just looked at.
Yeah, it's just kind of been hanging, right?
Oh, look at this, man. It's right at its lows. Wow. Okay, yeah. It's going to get interesting, man. Okay. Looks to me like you're going to get out of that 215.
Okay.
Get a high volume low there.
Okay.
So that would be saying that, yeah, you went over, which is good.
No, it would be the other way.
Oh.
I went over on the negative side.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You might be looking for less of a draw, which would mean more in the supply chain.
Right.
And maybe some cheaper prices. But you know what, man? Like we see in this natural gas, we might get a bigger drawdown than you might expect, and the price still might go down. That seems to be the trend recently.
I know.
No matter what happens with the EIA inventory numbers, natural gas can't find a bid, man.
Right, right. And so picture what does happen, folks, and this is important to understand. Natural gas is traded, let me see if it says exactly where it's traded, and this is important to understand in the context of that's all, like coming out of the city that it's coming out of is important because natural gas is not transferable like from, let's say if it's Louisiana out to California immediately, okay?
Yes.
And that's a big problem. You know what I mean? And that's what we're talking about here.
Sure.
Okay. That's what's traded. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Come right back.
The TFNN Tiger Dollar Holiday Sale is back. For 2 weeks only, we're offering the largest bonuses of the year on all Tiger Dollar purchases. Normally, you can get a 10 to 20% bonus on your purchase, but for the Tiger Dollar Holiday Special, we've doubled the normal bonuses where you can now get up to a 20, 30, or even a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars can be used for all TFNN newsletters, products, or services, are fully transferable and never expire. If you're a current TFNN newsletter subscriber, then this is a great time to buy Tiger Dollars and apply them to all your future transactions for instant added savings. And if you're considering signing up for any TFNN newsletters, webinars, or products in 2020, then get up to a 40% bonus now before this sale ends Sunday, December 22nd. For all the details and to purchase your Tiger Dollars with up to a 40% bonus, visit the front page of TFNN.com today. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN, and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. So, natural gas. What do we have here?
We have a decline of 107 billion cubic feet. So quite a decline. Much more than the market had expected. We put in there a decline of 96. Probably not going to get us on the podium, as that's 11 billion cubic feet off the actual number. But that type of decline, you should expect a pop in the price of natural gas. Is the market going to cooperate? Oh, it sure is. No? Is that? No, that's crude. Excuse me. Hold on one second. Where's our chart? Is it hiding? Well, let's just pull it up. Let's see. I think we're going to get a pop. 227.7.
Fundamentally,
2.7 pennies. We did. We got a little bit of a pop. 2.5, almost 3 pennies. Yeah. So there's the acceleration. We were sitting at about 225. When we were covering that number, we ticked up to about 225.5. And you see the pop on a decline. But as we said, we've already lost a penny and a half since that number came out. And we'll see if natural gas can hold that bid as the price, like we said, right? No matter what happens, we said, continues to struggle to find a bid. And in the face of a decline of 107 billion cubic feet in the EIA inventories, you have natural gas basically right where it was trading at what time is that?
Right.
5:30 this morning?
So picture, going long natural gas, folks, is like going short Tesla. Both, whoever's long natural gas and short Tesla's got to be going over that in mind, because when you look at it fundamentally, it makes 0 sense. But guess what? It is what it is.
That's the market is what it is, man.
Right.
It is what it is.
Crazy.
It is.
Let's go to Mark in Methuen. Hey, Mark, what's going on?
I'm doing very well.
Good, man.
Thanks to
Good.
Tom O'Brien.
It's a beautiful thing.
So I bought calls on the GLD for $1. I bought the 138 that expire in January. I think it's like the 10th or something like that.
Okay, so let's see. So you got the... Oh, did you buy the weeklies? Is that what you bought? Let me see. Hold on. So
Yeah.
January would be the 17th if you bought the monthlies. You either get the 3rd, the 10th. The monthlies would be the 17th. Other than that, you get the 3rd and the 10th. Okay. So which strike price do you have now?
The 138.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think
I bought them for $1.
Yep.
And I'm trying to figure out, I got 100 of them.
Yep.
Should I start selling some of them?
No, I wouldn't sell any yet. What I would do is, it doesn't mean that you can't put some in for sale, because what tends to happen, folks, is this: is that if the GLD gets a quick pop, which it likes to do, that moves the option market like ASAP. And if that's what we get before we're coming into the end of the year, you just might grab something that normally it pops up, it gives it up on price. So the last time the GLD have gone up, we'll take a look at the chart in a second. Both times it gave it up on price, but it had the volume. So that's telling me that we'll go up again. But if you had an occurrence like that, then bang, you go up, you get out, you pull back on price, and you can do it over again. Do you know what I mean? So, I think, and you got plenty of time, man. I mean, what we had out here, so picture, folks, when we're talking the GLD, you have to talk currency market in general. So what we had is that you had Japan keep rates as they were this morning. And the yen looks like it wants to get stronger again. Okay, so that's, for gold, that's the biggest deal, because as the yen gets stronger, gold goes, not parabolic, but gold, it's the biggest mover of gold, the yen in general. The pound, okay, is still taking a beating, but the euro looks like it's getting a little life in it, man. So when I look at those three currencies making up the dollar, my take is that the dollar once again is going to probably try to get in its lower trading range, and if that's what you get, that means that we will, actually get continued action inside of the metals market, and the GLD, the equities. And the metals market, folks, are leading the contract anyway. The equity is actually stronger than the gold contract. You have Franco-Nevada already hit a new all-time high, and gold's, $500 off an all-time high.
Yeah.
So
the quick question: where do I put the order in? What price?
What I would do is this: I would go, like, if you're happy here because you're coming in the money. The GLD can go hit 1/3. Let me bring this back a little bit more. I want to see these swing highs. So what I'd put them in, I'd figure it out at the swing highs. Okay, so what we did is this. Actually, I get this on a weekly, and you can see 2 weeks ago we got to 139.57. Last week 139.85. So that's what you want to do. You want to take 139.85.
Yep.
So you want to take approximately 85 cents over this level mark. And that's where I'd put them in for a test of those levels.
Okay.
Okay? And then You know,
you sell 100% of them there.
no. I would just move out like 30% of them. This thing wants to go higher. This thing to me wants to go up and do that 146. So if you sell 30% of them, you're going to be in pretty good shape because that's going to get you up at least 80 cents. So 80 cents is going to pay for, you paid $1. 80 cents is going to pay for what another, if you move 30 out, you get 80 cents. That's going to pay for another 20, right? So now you only have, your risk is out of 50 contracts versus 100.
Okay.
Because you got 100 contracts, right? That's what you're saying, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got 100 contracts.
Yeah.
I paid $1 for them, the 138.
Right. Well, sell 50% of them. Because if you sell 50, then you really bring the risk down. It's 50.
I mean, they're already trading at 175 or 180, right?
Oh, so that's even bigger.
That's why I was kind of just letting. They're right here. The 138 call is 173 by 176 because they're at the money, and you got you got a implied volatility of about $2.50 in those contracts for the GLD right now, and that's being priced into that because it's now.
You know what? Then
dollar in the money.
I would sell some right now.
So if it goes up to that level, you don't even have to sell that many.
Yeah. I'd sell some of them right now. Sell 20 or 30 of them, man. And then put another bid in. You can't go wrong, man.
Right.
$1 to $1.76.
I got my money back.
That's a monster.
The most important thing.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, get all your money back. Get all your money back. Yeah.
That'll take like 60 or 65 of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Then you got a free third of the position for free.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you. We got another Mark. Let's go to Mark in Bedford, Massachusetts. What's going on, brother?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas,
man.
Mark.
Hey, do you keep buying that S&P and bringing this market up to new highs?
Hey, that's all I wanted to ask you, Tom. Are you still short or what?
I'm flat right now. I've got killed a million times here. Yeah.
So tell me, what's your gut feeling about this market? I mean, we seem to be going up on air. We seem to be going up on bad news. We're going up on good news. No matter what the news is, the government is the Senate is pointing a gun at the Congress or the House. The House is pointing another gun at the Senate, over impeachment. But yet, Wall Street tends to shrug it all off and say, you know what, Washington, we're going to turn higher anyway.
Stay right there. We'll talk about it as soon as we come back. We have the Dow Industrials up 70, Nasdaq up 23, S&P's up 1.5. We're going to be coming back with Mark. We're going to be coming back with Carlos. It's a beautiful day.
I love it. Let's do it.
Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
If you're in the CD market and looking for a secure investment, the Tiger First Mortgage Program may work for you. The security for these first mortgages are building lots in the Tax Opportunity Zone in St. Petersburg, Florida. The Tax Act of 2018 set up tax-free zones across the country where you can build and hold for 10 years and pay no tax on the profits, which makes these lots valuable. The investment is anywhere from $30,000 to $75,000. The interest paid is 7% yearly, paid on a monthly basis. According to Bankrate.com, the best rate for a 4-year CD in the country as of February 20th is 3.1%. A $50,000 investment at a normal 4-year CD rate of 3.1% would give you income of $1,550 per year or $6,200 over the 4-year period. That same $50,000 investment in the Tiger First Mortgage Program would give you $3,500 per year or $14,000 over the 4 years. Which would you prefer, $6,200 or $14,000 of interest on your investment? If you would like more information about the Tiger First Mortgage Program, you can call me at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 80, Nasdaq's up 26, S&P's up 2.5. We're talking with Mark from Bedford. We're talking about the S&P. And, you know, Mark, everything you said, yeah, I mean, that's on the table.
Yeah.
I guess one of the biggest things that has happened even the last few days is that we have got volume inside the NASDAQ, folks. That's pretty amazing, okay? So I'm not sure whether it's just people closing short positions and or buying simultaneously, but you can see 2.3 billion on Tuesday, 2.7 yesterday.
Yes.
That's a big number,
I
man.
mean, you scroll down, I can't find a 2.7 down here.
Right. No, it's a big number.
Yeah.
And I suspect what we're really talking here is that, okay, there's a huge amount of cash out there. We know there is, and interest rates are still with 2%. So.
And as far as the impeachment goes, I say it's remarkable, you know, but the market prices risk, man. And right now, there's zero risk that that impeachment has any material matter because Republicans in the Senate have either decided that they don't believe the president used his office to investigate his political rivals, or they don't care.
Well, the market already knows, right? It's
So
the Senate's not going to convict them.
They've made that decision, that's how Republicans in the Senate have decided to act, and the market is pricing in that risk, which is literally zero right now. So it's remarkable.
Tommy, I think you're 100% correct. They don't care. And they're just looking out for their own jobs. They know where their constituents are, which way of the fence they fall, and that's the way it is. And I think it's very sad for the democracy, personally, that we have to come to this. But you know, that's me. So I
agree. We can spend a lot. You know that we can spend a lot of time talking about that, Mark, for sure.
This market, you know, the Dow's up 84 right now. You know, I got Bloomberg with on the TV with the sound turned off. You know, I'm watching the ticker and it just ceases to amaze me. We're going up in fumes. The VIX is low. The VIX is in the basement. You know, and there's no fear in the market at all.
Well,
so
here, watch
makes
this.
me wonder.
Watch this. So, if there's an unlimited amount of money that keeps getting printed. You know, if we go back 10 years ago, the Republicans would go out of their mind with deficit spending, okay? It's never been so high, okay? Trump got the printing presses going beyond belief. He takes the highest end people, cuts all their taxes, cash is flowing in a huge way, right? And then you get the middle class, underneath that, the ones that are there, they can...
no tax cuts at all.
And so when you look at that, when you look at the marketplace, it's pretty intense because I was thinking today, I'm working out with Nico this morning. I says, you know what, man? I says, what if you have a situation that the corporations, okay, you just keep cutting on the corporations. So that's authoritarian in a huge way because the corporations are so powerful already. And, you know, Trump wants to be the freaking king. So the bottom line is that when I look at that on the basis, I say to myself, okay, Why would that stop the marketplace? At some point, it would. But the other side of that is that you keep making companies more powerful, and
it's always going to boost the market if you're giving companies more money.
Totally.
That's what we're looking at, Mark. That's the difference you got to separate. Unfortunate as it may be to some people, you know, is that the S&P is going to keep going up, man.
Yeah.
If corporate taxes are low and they keep getting to do share buybacks and regulations are at epic low levels in recent history, and it seems that, you know, impeachment won't matter.
Here's something to chew on. Since I've been talking to you the last, I don't know, since you came out of the break, the Dow's up another 9 or 10 points.
Oh,
so
it's an
all-time new high. That's right.
What you have now, okay, too, is that the machines can run the market. The machines are more than 50% of the market anyway. If we get momentum going, this is nothing compared to what happened in the next couple of days coming into it.
And just, I mean, the jobs number was huge last week, all right? So things are okay in that sense.
Cash
so
flow.
don't get too caught up, you know, and we agree with the political scape of things, but that's not shaping where the S&P or the Dow is going to be.
And if you look at Cintas, you know, I was talking about Cintas yesterday, the bottom line, Cintas, you know, is an indication that, listen, small business is doing great, big business is doing great. I would say Cintas is they're into big business, but they're into small businesses. So when I see that, that's still telling me that people have cash flow, and that's the name of the game. Cooking, brother.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Quick question. Does gold seem to be in a trading range to you?
Yeah. To me, I like the trade. We're at 1480. I like the trade. My take is we're going to 1499.
But we've seen nothing to break it way out of this trading range, way up on the upside.
Until we do. Yeah. That's how it works, man.
That's how it goes.
All right.
Okay, man.
Mark, thanks for the call.
Well, Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, man. Have a great holiday.
Let's go to our man Carlos in Mission, Texas.
Carlos.
What's going on?
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good morning,
I'm doing
man.
Great.
It's great to hear from you.
I'm doing very well, thank you, and I'm glad to hear you. You guys sound very excited and very happy today.
Well, we're happy to hear your voice, man. Giving us a call.
Totally, man. So, how are you feeling?
Yes, Tom, go ahead.
Good? No, how are you feeling?
I'm doing very well.
Good,
actually, much better than before, and I'm so happy. I'm
happy for you, man. Your voice sounds great, man.
Thank you for
That's
asking.
freaking awesome.
Thank you.
Huge.
And I love to hear your program in the morning and in the afternoon, and it really gives me a lot of energy to keep going, Tom. Thank you, Tommy, too.
Thank you for listening, man. Thank you for calling.
Totally. So, lithium, right?
Yes. I have a question related to lithium. On December 12th, the Secretary of Energy in Mexico announced a discovery of the largest deposit, supposed to be the largest one in the world.
Yeah.
It's around 4.5 million tons of lithium in the state of Sonora.
Okay.
And what it is there's a lot of excitement right now in the country.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of worry about it too, because as you know, in the east part we have the Burgos deposit, which is one of the shale gas deposits that is the largest one in North America so far, but it's not been exploited. It's the southern border with Texas, and there is a lot of concern from the people in Mexico because those two discoveries, that the instability that the country is living right now in the north part, due to the weapons that are going from the United States to Mexico and the cartels.
Yes.
Seems like Mr. Trump wants to take action and possibly send some troops. Most of my family live in the north part of Mexico, and they're very worried. And the lithium part, it's my main concern right now. What's your take about it?
I wish I don't know enough about lithium. I mean, we got a chart up here. I'm looking at it. It's at 151.
I believe that is it, lithium price index, but even I'm not sure myself either. And
I mean, this it looks like it had traded one time at 296, and I don't know.
Is that right, Carlos? Would that make sense?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Quoted in U.S. tons. Okay, so it's
U.S. dollar per ton. Yeah.
Right. You know, Carlos, I just don't know. I know, I mean, lithium we need, I wish, but
Well, I can hear the music. Thank you, guys. Thank you for everything. If you know anything later on, comment about it. And happy Merry Christmas and great
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, Carlos.
Merry Christmas,
and
Carlos.
We'll hunt this. We'll figure this out.
Thanks.
All
Thanks
you
for
Tigers out there, give us some feedback.
That's right. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Lithium.
Tommy and I come right back, folks.
I'm certain you are or strive to be one of the best at everything you do in life. It's the most common trait that we Tigers and Tigresses share. If you're looking to become the best of the best when it comes to managing your money, let me teach you to do what most wealth managers tell you can't be done, which is how to time the markets. I'm Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability, and for the last 12 months, Timer Digest has been tracking my newsletter signals, which have earned me the ranking as their #1 market timer in the nation for the S&P 500 for the last 12, 6, and 3 months. Timer Digest also ranks me as the #1 market timer for gold as well. The fact is, markets can be timed, and I'll teach you the exact set of tools that I use that has transformed me into one of the best at what I do. Sign up for Mastering Probability today by clicking on the newsletter tab on the homepage of TFNN.com and get immediate access to workshops where I take you step by step how to use an extraordinary set of tools as well as provide great market calls too. Sign up today.
If you're a trader in the market looking for exposure to gold or gold mining equities, then now is a perfect time to sign up for Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. The summer is over, gold is trading back above $1,500, and the 10-year Treasury is hovering at around 1.5%. Tom O'Brien has been writing his weekly gold report for almost 18 years. There's no one that knows more about how the gold market trades and how gold mining equities react. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. Every Monday morning, Tom publishes his weekly gold report with coverage of gold, silver, bonds, the XAU, HUI, GDX, the dollar, as well as more than 30 different mining equities. As of September 3rd, Gold Report subscribers have 5 active open positions with an average unrealized profit of almost 38% for each position. To see for yourself the types of profitable trades that are recommended within the Gold Report, sign up today by visiting TFNN.com. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, we are approaching the 22nd, and that is the end of the Tiger Dollar sale. So if you want to basically make up to a 40% bonus, great way to basically do that is come over and purchase some Tiger Dollars.
Pretty remarkable, man. We're running this sale for 2 weeks, and already it's Thursday. The sale ends Sunday, man, the 22nd of December. So you can get up to a 40% bonus. Current subscribers, automatic savings on whatever you're paying for. Future transactions, recurring monthly, new people signing up. Great deal for Tiger Dollars. We only do this a couple times a year, so I encourage you to get over there. There's 3 different values you can get, whether it's a 20%, 30%, or 40% bonus. You spend $500, you get $600. You spend $1,000, you get $1,300. That's 300 extra Tiger Dollars, or a 30% bonus. Or you spend $1,500, you receive $600 bonus Tiger Dollars. It's as good as cash at TFNN. Yep. Apply it to any newsletter. You receive 2,100 Tiger Dollars, 40% bonus, and that deal runs through Sunday, man. And programmatically, that comes down on Monday. So don't wait, don't delay, and get those Tiger Dollars, man. It's Thursday. That sale ends on Sunday.
Wild. Natural gas, where are you?
Yeah, we did have some volatility, man. That price made it all the way up to above 230, and we're currently sitting at about 229. So we'll see, man. Maybe this will be the day that natural gas finds a bid. But
Well,
229, the price of January natural gas right
December 19th. I mean, it's cold in the nation right now. January and February are the months that it's really cold. So
now. Yeah.
well,
Yep, and we did see the decrease of 107 billion cubic feet. So they're using that natural gas across the country, man. They are.
One quick look at bonds before we go. And what you're going to see, folks, okay, the bottom line is that, yeah, you got them flat, but guess what? This thing is, there's no sellers down here. Look at this, 737,000 contracts, 127.29. Hit it on the button.
Okay.
I love it. Stay right there, folks. We got Think of Swim coming up next, and I'm Amos Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes. Stay. Wait, I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow, look at him, folks.